Hello, hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. How are you? Welcome back to our abundance reading. Today is our day 154. Wow, big progress, and especially today's special. Let me first get our YouTube's video to play on our live streaming. We're now Zoom live streaming to YouTube channel, so I make sure that it's on the right playlist. So just one moment, I'm coming back to you. Okay, today is special because we are finishing this book. Let me get back to my Zoom so I could see you. We're finishing Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. Today is our last day, okay? So today's on the last secret number 22, Expert Secret, the underground playbook for creating a mass movement of people who will pay for your advice. And now, finally, this secret is fill your funnel. Because previously we talked about the mass movement, talked about the beliefs, the sales, the funnels, and the last session is about how to get the traffic, right? And that's where we will talk soon after this book, where we will go, okay? So we continue on page 256. Let's quickly review here. We've already started the secret number 22 about fill your funnel, how do you create your traffic, and he talked about the PhD, pig-headed determination. So like he found it like Dream 100. He said Dream 100 concept. Actually, he learned this from, let me see, this expert's name is this person's name. Where is this? Hold on, just one moment. Let me find him. Oh gosh, I need to put this in a specific chat. Chad Holmes. Okay. Chad Holmes used this concept of Dream 100 to develop their like partners, right? And also Russell introduced about the three major markets. Remember, health, wealth, relationships, and find out the sub markets. How do you call that? Yeah, from a sub niche called sub niche, and then you go to your niche, right? So from their sub niche, you find those influencers. For example, he gave a list like for the 100 partners, like the 25 list owners, 25, or you can call it sub-market, okay, sub-market. So 25 bloggers, 25 podcasters, and 25 social media influencers. For example, it's like YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, etc. So that's a structure. Yesterday we stopped there. And what is kind of illustrations right here of those four categories. So you have a list, each one find like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until you find 25. You could start with 5. So list owners, I need to find out what means the list owners. Those people who have like marketers, right? Who have a big list of maybe like your ideal audience. For example, I'm targeting entrepreneurs, coaches, entrepreneurs. I need to find those list owners who have a big list of coaches, right? And then the next one, bloggers, targeting coaches and visionary entrepreneurs, podcasts, similarly, and then social media. Okay, so there's 4 categories. When I filled out that list, I had the 100 people who already had the attention of those I wanted to serve. Then I put together a plan to infiltrate my Dream 100. Infiltrate. So actually, I need to start to develop this list. The list owners, I'm not sure, but those podcasts, I personally am not so much into podcasts. So social media, let me say, you could start like, for example, social media for me is like YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, what else? Maybe TikTok. I know that's like maybe the next trend, right? So at least those top 5, I need to find those people, influencers in it. Yeah, I know many people, like even big companies, they're saving their marketing budget instead of going to like a so like expensive traditional advertisement. Now they are using they call maybe micro marketing. They use those influencers who have the influence, who has already their audience in their target market, the sub market, and then just pay for those influencers to do that kind of like micro marketing. It's more interactive, more intimate kind of a relationship those influencer has already built. It's much, much better like a conversion rate than traditional marketing. It's just like do a TV or like a billboard. All those ones super expensive, but how many people really care about this, right? The turn, like conversion ratio is very low. Okay, so now we're in this kind of innovative stage of marketing and business. So the Dream 100, let me see. There is quite some flow. So dig your well and promotion. So first is dig your well and then promotion, 2 stages. And a follow friend, let's say follow, friend, subscribe, buy, podcast, blog, value, endorsements, promote, use the emails, fans, customer audiences, direct mail, etc., and joint venture. I'm quite familiar with joint venture because I used to attending years ago, like associates, not associates, like let's say this is like a network. You call network. It's called like a joint venture inner circle, and most of them are coaches and visionary entrepreneurs. We have that network and connect with each other. So and also affiliates. Here did not say affiliate, but it's similar concept like joint venture. So the first goal was to start building relationships with my Dream 100. First, you need to have the list, and then you build up relationship. So build relationships with Dream 100. As Harvey Markey said, you want to dig your well before you are thirsty. That's true. If you wait till you are thirsty, that's too late, right? You may like a thirsty to die. So that's why you need to be proactive. We need to say proactive to dig your well, get prepared. The worst time to contact your Dream 100 is the day you need them to promote something for you. That's true. All you wait till last minute. I made that mistake. Almost like let's say I made that mistake before. I would admit, like wait, not really wait, but it's just like being too busy, arrange all this kind of stuff until almost close to the launching time, right? And promotion time. I remember, I need some like partners to help me like that. So that's not good. That's the worst time. The best time is to start building relationships now. It's now, okay? So when you are ready to ask them to promote you, that relationship will already be there. Dig your well, strategy 1. Let me see how many strategies he has. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. I love that. Russell is good. It's very precise. Number 1, 2, 3. I like that, Scott. So dig your well, strategy number 1. Started by following them, sending friend requests, subscribing to their email lists, blogs and podcasts, and buying their products. I wanted to put them on my radar so I could see what they were doing, and get to know who they were before I made my first contact. Yeah, you need to do research. That's true. And so dig your well. This is relationship part. Let me put it here. Relationship. Build a relationship. You need to build before you use anything, okay? And then the next stage is promotion. Okay. So follow, friend with them, subscribe. Okay, now it makes sense. And now I understand. Let's Dream 100. So the left side, here's the left side. The first part is like, what's that? Dig, okay, dig your well, okay, dig your well. My eyesight is not so good. Dig your well, so you make friends, like this side, how you build up relationship. Another side is a promotion. It's a little bit like a reverse here from the book to the camera. So build up relationship, and let's say there is nothing worse than getting a meeting with an influencer and not knowing who they are. That's true. You need to always get prepared. For example, Friday I did yesterday actually I did an interview. Before the interview, you need to get to know the interviewee, right? What they are doing, why you want to interview them, what kind of thing they are doing is aligned with what you are doing, and how could we potentially develop partnership. And when I interview them, what kind of questions should I prepare? Something like that. You need to get familiar with them, okay? And my mentor, like Adam Manette, he has been doing like thousands of interviews. So his YouTube channel and also podcast has been so popular because he's been doing those great interviews with those influencers and illuminators. And he's always like, especially I've just found that pattern. He interviews those ones, always someone has some new published book. So he will inquire them about the book. Based on the book, he will quickly read this book, understand this person, understand what they're doing, what's their philosophy, what's their values, what's their life experience. And then when he's asking questions during the interview, it's very clear that you know that this person did homework because you know that interviewee very well. So that's great. Both bonding, connection, and also the questions will be very relevant, and the quality of the interview will also great. So that's the number one. Okay. Let's see. Okay, getting for not knowing who they are, what they're working on, what's important to them. That's really worst. Okay, I've met a lot of people through the years who somehow make it through my gatekeepers. But when they get on the phone, they're so focused on selling me something that we never get past the first few minutes. If you want to build a relationship with your Dream 100, you need to be prepared. You need to know this person. Yeah, sometimes people connect with you and they still ask you some like very silly questions. Sounds like they don't know who you are at all and they just want to reach out to everybody to do the pitch. So that's not good, okay? And now this number two, the dig your well strategy number two. After I know who they are and understand what's important to them, I want to give them a platform that helps to promote them. But at the same time, gives me the ability to build a relationship with them. So here's, okay, that's good. It's giving them who they are and what's important to them and give them a platform to help to promote them. And similar now, I'm doing the Abundance You interview. Previously, I've been doing like a passion interview, and Adam Manet has been doing his show, right, every time to highlight those influencers. That's give them a platform to highlight them, promote them. But at the same time, it gives me the ability to build a relationship with them. Okay, so that's a build a relationship with them. My favorite way to do this is to interview them for my podcast or my blog. I can usually get 30 to 60 minutes to ask them questions and build a relationship during that interview. That's true. Like this time I had a 1 hour interview with Sarah Choi, and she had an interview previously a few months ago of me. And so this kind of interviews, we get into in-depth understanding of each other, is building better relationship. When I promote that interview, it helps them as well. Okay, most of my help each other. Okay, when they will also promote and then help your market visibility and exposure. So that's a genius way through interview. That's why Anna keeps doing all these kind of interviews, and there are quite some other ones. Let me see, Lewis Hills and a few. Jay, what's his last name? I forgot. The guy who is about the relationship and love one, and quite a few illuminators. Okay, and Tom, what's I'm so bad at all this last name. Okay, I only remember they are so popular. Millions of people are following them. They are keep doing all this kind of a great interviews because that's like a mutual beneficial. Because like together, it's just like partners. That's already beginning to build up partners. Together, you promote the interview, and both of you get highlighted, and both of your platforms or your like social media handles are more visible to people, right? It's just to help each other to be successful. That's really women. Okay, most of my best partners started with me interviewing them, and then taking that relationship from the interview into strategy 3. Dig your well strategy 3. Now that I have a basic relationship with them, one of the main things I like to ask, and I learned this from Zheng Stephenson. Okay, all this kind of learners, teachers, great. Is what project they are working on that is most important to them at the moment. Oh gosh, yeah, this is a great reminder. I did ask us, for example, in my interview, I just asked question at this stage, what is most important to you? So you understand what's most important to them, and you can find opportunity to support them. So, and that's more meaningful. Okay, so let me put this on question. What project they're working on that is most important to them at this moment? My question is a little bit bigger. I said, oh, at this stage, what is most important to you? So it's more like something, either vision or dream or like some plan, right? So I will think, should I ask more specific questions? And so this is about what projects. I could see what kind of a targets they are working on that is most important to them at the moment, right? It could be targets. This project, not necessarily project, could be any targets or goal. There. After they tell me, I figure out what extra value I can offer to help them reach their goals are built. I'm digging my well before I'm thirsty, right? Just give. That means like give before you receive. I put it here. Give before you receive. Okay, so you give them first. Okay. When should you start digging a well? You need to start this strategy now. Okay, now. No matter where you are in your business today, after you've spent time digging a well, start looking for ways to leverage these relationships to gain access to their followers. If you have created a truly new opportunity that will serve their audience, okay, created a true new opportunity that will serve the audience complementarily, okay, then there are lots of ways you can work together. Okay, not competitive, okay, not competitive. But let me see. Okay, so if you've picked a niche, then you will likely be in a direct competition with many of your Dream 100. Okay, here. If you picked a niche, you're likely be in direct competition with many of your Dream 100. Because we're all doing the similar audience, right? So there could be overlaps. But you've created your niche, your new opportunity. Okay, so that's true. So pick a niche, like that's the similar to that offer to be like an improvement offer. It's not good. So you do not want to just pick from existing niche. So you need to create your niche, your new opportunity. Then you should be complementary to most of them. See, for example, I created my Abundance Store Leadership Coach. And now my new vehicle is Abundance, let's say, Abundance Launch. Let me say that. Abundance Movement. Okay. Abundance Movement Launch Model. Abundance Movement Launch Model. This one is, for most people, it's not the same level. Okay. It's a different angle, different services, and mine is like my unique style. This makes the promotion process a little easier. That's true, because you do not want a competition. So I just created a few days ago, right? This specific term, I need to write this down so before I forget. Abundance, so abundance movement. Abundance movement. Launch model. Launch model. That's my new vehicle. New vehicle. Or new opportunity. Okay, I like to write down all this my notes. Okay, so I get it. So I get it, right? Not just read it. You get it. So mine is Abundance Movement Launch Model. That's my creating niche instead of pick the niche. Okay, that's my new opportunity. So that's complementary to many of others. For example, some others, they are digital. They say what they call themselves, digital marketer, and other things like they may work, for example, those three areas: health, wealth, and relationships. Those ones who are doing wealth, even wealth related, they could have different areas. Some of them are like digital marketing. Some of them are like content marketing, similar, right? Content marketing. Some of them are like funnels creators. But all not at this level of abundance movement launch model. And even another, for example, in my partners, mastermind partners, another one is also doing the launching. This niche market, for example, it's like for hairdressers or like those, it's like a hair professionals who has a product want to launch from offline to online. He's helping them do that kind of launching. See, even though we are all talking about launching, but it's different levels. So mine is like more for like leadership, for the impact, for like a bigger vision, big leadership, big impact in this world. So that's a part. Okay, complementary should be the words to remember. Now we get to, so we finished the dig your well strategies, 3 strategies. Let me quickly review what's the difference. Okay, first is build like a friend relationship. Second is let's see, do the interview. Okay, let's see, building relationship with steps, interview, promote interview. Okay, so first step, and then warm up to do further interviews, and then the next step is to understand what is important for them. So you can say that step by step, get to deeper. Let me put this like deeper, let's say deeper understanding, deeper connection, and support. Okay, so you get more and more. And now, next time, so after you dig your well prepared, next stage is promotion strategy. Okay, now it's your time to promote. Okay, the easiest and best way to work with your Dream 100 is to get them to promote you and your new opportunity to their following. That's my number 1 goal. That's true. I focus hard on the relationship, and when the time is right, I ask them to promote my webinar. So it's like almost like you help promote them first, and then ask them to help promote you. I reach out to my Dream 100 by sending them a physical newsletter and a package in the mail every month with information about the special promotions we're running. Okay, so every month, like a monthly package, and how they can be part of them. Even though my Dream 100 has grown to nearly 600 people, I still send a package and give them a call every month. Send a package, give them a call every month. So like now I'm doing like a masterminding, because I cannot do like a 1 by 1, right? So I'm doing the masterminding, gather my potential partners together. Every week we do weekly masterminding. And not everyone on my Dream 100 will promote my products. That's true. In fact, many of them I can never even get on the phone, but I consistently market to them, because 1 yes can put me in front of their audience of hundreds to thousands of people or more. You keep doing it. I've had times when one person on my Dream 100 had said yes. And within 3 months, that relationship netted over $1 million. Wow. It's worth consistently building relationships with these people. This is like your, let's say, like your free marketing team, free marketing sales team. That's why it's worth consistently building relationships with those people. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's not totally free, right? It's just like, for example, he sent all these packages, gave them a call. It's consumed time and money, but not so much compared with if you need to hire somebody, remember? And those partners will do you a big, really big promotion. Okay, I would say that about 30% of the traffic into my funnels comes from this strategy. Now, promotion strategy 2. So number 1, the goal is to get them to promote your new opportunity. Okay, get them to promote you and your new opportunity to the following. Now, strategy 2, promotion 1. Okay, while my main goal is to get my Dream 100 to promote my products, oftentimes they can't or won't, and that's okay. Over the past few years, most of the social networks have opened up their advertising platforms so I can promote to the fans and followers of specific people or companies. Oh, now, yeah, I remember that. Russell actually taught us. You do not even to bother asking people to like promote yours to theirs, because always they will hesitate, because that's their asset, right? So, but he said the advertising platform. I remember Facebook can do that. I'm not sure if YouTube can do that. So the promote to the fans and followers of specific people or companies. I remember they took the examples of, for example, Tony Robbins, Steve Jobs. I say even though they are friends, but they are same time also like not affiliate. I should say that Dream 100 partners. So Russell, I remember they did some like a experiment when they were teaching like let's say Facebook advertisement, the target, for example, Tony Robbins under their post, what's their, those audience and they are targeting. So they just like hack it, but it's like model it. So everybody knows it's like it's ethical, okay? It's fair competition. And then let's see. For example, I can go to Facebook and show ads to all the Tony Robbins fans. He's talking about that. Okay, one of my Dream 100. Okay, Tony Robbins is one of his Dream 100. And go to Facebook and show ads to all the Tony Robbins fans. And you don't even need the permission. Okay, you could go to Twitter and target Ashton Kutcher's followers if he's in your Dream 100. Wow, that means that Ashton Kutcher's very big on Twitter. I believe he has millions of followers. Otherwise, you will not get Russell's attention. So I created specific ads. This part so far I've not learned so far, but I watched them how to do that. To target the followers of each person on my Dream 100 list. Each network is different and they change frequently, so you will need to stay on top of the networks you want to use. Okay, stay on top of the networks you want to use. But if you go to www.fillyourfunnel.com, okay, this one, fillyourfunnel.com, you can see the most up-to-date training for each network. About 40% of my traffic comes from this strategy. Fillyourfunnel.com. Wow, I need to explore this. Okay, now next one. Promotion strategy 3. I need to understand this logic. So promotion 1 is like send a package, give them a call every month. That's like still, to me, it's still like a building relationship. Yeah. Assistant building relationship with the people. Okay, so this is a little bit weird. Looks like a dig your well strategy. Let me see what's the difference. How is promotion? How is promote? Oh, okay. So this is like a first level of promotion. How he shared those promotion information, remember, with those package, right through package, notice them. So package give them a call every month. Let them promote. The next one strategy is through advertisement. So first is through their like organic, I believe it's like organic promotion, and then it's specific. It's like let's say like specific ads promotion. The next strategy. So where does the last 30% come from? About the 10% comes from marketing. Search. Hold on 1 minute. I'm glad I brought water. The last 30% come from 10% from marketing, search engine optimization, and other things we are doing each day. Wow, this is great data. So 10% from marketing, like engine optimization. Some people will say that SEO, right? And then the last 20% comes from something I learned called integration marketing. Integration marketing. From my first mentor, Mark Joyner. Okay, let me highlight those people. He wrote an awesome book by the same name that shows you how to integrate into the sales flow of your Dream 100. Integration marketing. I'm glad I'm learning this is new. If you look at the sales path that customers or people on your Dream 100 are going through, okay, sales paths, you can find places where it would make sense for your products or services to be offered. Let's see. So advertisement, and the third one is like see their sales path and find places where it would make sense for your products or services to be offered. Okay, I understand now. Integration. I did this before actually. We may use different terms. It's just like combining. You are adding values, right? Like your Dream 100 people, they are selling theirs, and you can see their sales path and where your complementary stuff could fit in, right? And then it's just like while they're standing, and you just make it so easier for them to put this into their package and sell together, so that they do not need some extra just for you, right? So let's see. The idea is to integrate your offers into their natural sales funnel. That's true. Okay, to integrate your offers into their natural sales funnel so that everybody will make it easier. Okay, can you put one of your products on one of their thank you pages? They need to agree. Okay, can you put your ad in a PS on their emails? Could you co-create a product that you both promote and both get customers from? It's another level. Let me see. Put one of the product, put your ads in the PS on their emails, and put one of your products. Okay, so and then co-create a product that you both promote and both get customers from. How can you integrate into your Dream 100 sales funnels? This way, it's not just one and done. Instead, you will get a continuous stream of customers. That's true, right? The first two, either you use like so organic package information for them. Let me see. Package information for them to promote, or you use the advertise specific ads to target those audience. Most of them are just like one-time campaign. So here the third strategy is really focused on the integration marketing, put into your offer into their sales funnel to make it almost like evergreen, keep going. Okay, so it's like a co-create. Okay, how can you dream? Okay, this one you will get a continuous stream of customers. That's the true purpose. There are thousands of creative ways to integrate with your Dream 100. Ooh, okay, yeah. There are so many ways to drive traffic and fill your funnels. But all my strategies are built on the foundation of the Dream 100. When you understand the strategy behind how and why this works, you can quickly and easily start getting customers into your funnel. Oh, wow, okay, see, so many ways, but as I said, all my strategies are built on the foundation of the Dream 100. Okay. Again, the tactics will change, but if you master the Dream 100 strategy, you will always be able to fill your funnels with new people. That's true. And actually, that's a reason why Russell get to the third book. He still feel like he's doing a lot of this kind of a work, but this book is only covered at the end of the session, right? Only one secret. So that's why he started for a new book. Okay, now, finally, conclusion. Let's see. He's giving us only 2 pages more, 3 pages. Your invitation. Okay. Whew. Whew. Normally it's like, whew, I've done a great thing, right? Like, I'm sure that right now you are probably feeling like you have been drinking from a fire hose. And I totally understand that. The concepts I've laid out here took me over 10 years to discover from dozens of different mentors and a whole lot of trial and error. I wish I did have something like this when I get started. I hope that instead of feeling overwhelmed, you will realize that this is actually a huge shortcut. It's a huge shortcut, okay? This is actually a huge shortcut. I agree. I only shared in these pages those things that have been proven to work in my own and our other members' businesses. You can have faith, knowing that you are implementing stuff that has been proven in hundreds of different markets. Oh, implementing stuff has been proven in hundreds of different markets. The diagrams that I included in each chapter should also help you. I love those diagrams. Help you quickly record the core messages. So you'll be able to reflect on them over and over again and refer to them quickly as you build your culture, create your podcast or create your products, tell stories, and build your funnel. The core messages. Reflect them, and where you are build your culture, create a product, tell stories, and build funnels, right? Yeah. So if you are wondering where you should start, this is what I recommend. Then Russell recommended four things. Okay, number one. Here, gosh, they had the swimming. Finally, after 4 years of pandemic, and now today we start to swim. Love that experience. My hair is just every time, every week it keeps growing. Number one, okay, so the Russell's recommendation, number one, become very clear about who you want to serve and what new opportunity you will create. This is like a niche, very clear, okay? Including the who and what new opportunity. The number two is like get results for your beta group. Your results will become the foundation your expert business will grow from. So important, because the foundation, you need successful cases as a foundation. Okay, beta group, get results for a beta group. This reminded me, I have an abundant entrepreneurs group. That I could turn that into my beta group and think about some way to benefit my members more and get a testimony as well to help them successfully launch their business. That's it. This number three is become a master storyteller. Ooh, I'm a master storyteller. I feel like now I'm getting to this stage, the master storyteller. This is the most important skill you can learn. Master storyteller. Okay. And one opportunity, who is the nature? Okay, number four, change the world. Your message has the ability to change people's lives, so use it. Oh, let's see. Change your world. So our message, so this is a big vision. Believe that this is both like, okay, belief and vision. You have the belief and the vision that your message has the ability to change the world and change other people's lives, right? So use it, and don't quit, never quit. So master storyteller. So I need quite a few. Actually, those 4 steps, super important. I feel like each one of them, I could keep working on them further, even though I had some of them already. I need to work further on it, including, for example, I know that I have a good niche, but still, if that is really clear to my market, I still have some doubt, right? And so that's, I need to get further, very clear about who I want to serve and what new opportunity I will create. So now, like my niche is like who? Those coaches, visionary entrepreneurs, and life changers. The new opportunity is like I want to help them to understand and to learn to use the abundance movement launch model so that they can launch their best business, their passion business, or their profitable, purposeful, and profitable business to transform more other people's lives and make bigger impact. So that's my niche. The second one, get results from my beta group. I already had some like a beta tried before. I've already been in the marketing for 14 years, so I acquired some like testimonials there before. So let me see if I can get some bigger, even bigger results, right? I need some bigger beta. And the number 3 is become a master storyteller. This one is definitely I can practice. And the last one is change the world. Some master storytellers and then change the world. That's very like an interesting connection, right? So it's just like use the message. So here, like communication, storytelling is super important. All right, now I hope that reading this book has been a great investment of your time. Definitely, Russell. Thank you so much. I spent over 18 months writing it and rewriting it because I wanted it to be perfect for you. But no matter how good you make a book, you can never be as good as having me or my team work with you personally on your funnel, so stories and presentation. Okay, so it's just like if you'd like to work more closely with us to develop your expert business, I invite you to attend one of our funnel hack song events. So here, conclusion is your invitation. Invite you to go to the next step. During this event, we spent a few days in a small group working together to build your mass movement. Create your stories, build your presentation, and launch your funnels. If you'd be interested in coming to our next funnel hackathon, okay, hackathon. Okay, you can get more information at this website. After you apply there, someone on my team will contact you. If you're a good fit, you could be meeting, or we could be meeting at my office later this month. A little bit difficult, how to say, a little bit like those high tickets of process, right? Somebody from team will contact the person and will chat to find out if they're a good fit. And we could meet at my office later next month. I'm a big believer that money follows speed. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Let's get your message out to the world. Okay. Now I know that my attention span, I've already read maybe over 30 minutes. My attention span is that because it's late night as well. Let me see. So I truly want to finish this part. Gosh, today we must finish. Okay. So after you apply there, someone will contact you for good fit, a big believer of money follows speed. Okay. Russell is a big believer that money follows speed. That's why he's very super fast. Even his speaking, his marketing activities are very smart and quick. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Let's get your message out to the world. I also invite you to join our private Facebook group of fellow funnel hackers like yourself. You can meet others who are using the process and can share their stories with you. Join us at project bigfunnels.com. They have so many. Okay, my God, we have so many, including a website as well. Private Facebook group of fellow, private Facebook. I know that the ClickFunnels community has quite some dynamic, great innovatives. Project ClickFunnels.com. Okay, now that we are wrapping up expert secrets, I want to end where we started. Throughout our lives, we go through different stages. For most of us, in this expert space, there was a time when we focused on growth. Okay, sometimes growth. We started books, learned and tested things, and become the people we felt we needed to become. We can follow our own path. And no matter how much time we focus on growth, after a while, it got old. We started to wonder, is there anything else? There's got to be more. We get to that stagnation point. Stagnation, remember, it's not like move fast, because growth is just half of what we need to have true fulfillment in life. Okay, true fulfillment in life. So growth is half of what we need to have true fulfillment in life. Okay, so the growth is needed. Let's see. Quickly, conclusion. Conclusion, Facebook Live, Facebook book, and follow our own path, the growth path, stagnant point. Okay, gosh, let me see. I normally need to fully understand the logical sequence of the specific part of a content in that article, so I will know what's this meaning. So invitation. Oh, okay. The second half of fulfillment comes from contribution. First say, what is the person doing? Where to start? Okay, where should start? So the recommendation is how to become like say clear about niche, a better group, and master storyteller, change the world. You get a few links. Okay, I need to move on. The second half of fulfillment comes from contribution. Oh, wow. This is exactly, at least I'm familiar with this part, is from Tony Robbins' 6 needs of a human. 6 needs, the top 2. The top 3rd is love and connection. Top 2 is like growth and then contribution. I got it. For the invitation part. Invitation for Russell is like a funnel hackathon. more people to do the funnel happen soon. So you need to have both growth and contribution. I want to congratulate you for taking that next step, moving beyond mere personal growth and dedicating to user life lessons to contribute to help others. That's true, right? So like moving beyond your personal growth and also dedicating user life lessons to contribute to help other people. I know that as you do that, you'll become more and more fulfilled. This is one of the wonderful benefits of launching an expert-based experience and selling products and programs. Okay, let me read this again. I know normally at the later part, if I read a long time, my energy or response will be even a calculative, right? You call that the capability is a little bit lower. Because today I only slept maybe 5 hours. I forgot. I know. Okay, one of the wonderful benefits of launching expert-based business and product programs. Through this book, I've talked a lot about conversion rates and how to make the most money from the least amount of advertising spend. And that's great. It's important. But what it all comes down to, what matters the most, is not how much money you make. It's how many lives you impact. Okay. It's not how much money you make, it's how many lives you impact. Money is just a cool way to keep track of what's happening. Getting people to give you money is also one of the best ways you could hold them accountable to their goals. That's true. Getting people to give you money is also one of the best ways you can hold them accountable to their goals. For example, sometimes occasionally, some clients, occasionally once a while, I met one client, if she really wants to improve, she really wants to launch her new business and new vision, but then her excuse, I know it's not just excuse, it's also true, okay? She could not have enough money. She could not afford coaching anymore. So she paused like during almost like later part, okay? So actually, I know that when getting people to give you the money is really the way, hold them accountable to their goals. Otherwise, now, because she's not paying money, she's like a little bit like slower progress than we initially we had. Whenever we have the weekly coaching call, and she made huge progress, super excited about her project and vision and the business, right? But then once she stopped paying, she's like almost like on her own, right? She's asked me to how to say, still support her and give her periodical like a kind of a free feedback and consulting time from time. Still want her to be successful, right? Being supporting her, but she struggling with all her other things, right? And she could not concentrate. She's not paying money and she's not like doing the work. And I could not hold her accountable. No, she's not paying me, and she's not committing. Because that kind of accountability is not, I would not like to do. It's just like she's not committing to it anymore once she's not making the money. So putting the money in the investment, right? Instead of like costs, that's a commitment, and that's a self-discipline, and also that's a beginning of the accountability. If, sometimes I would just tell my clients, I said, no matter how great is the coach, if you do not commit to your business, your goal and your vision, your fulfillment, no matter how great the coach, even Tony Robbins, I would say, okay, could not really, I know Tony Robbins coached millions of people, but how many of them really made a success? You know that? Like, I don't know the percentage, but I know that, at least I know not everyone. Okay, so many of them, if they do not keep investing themselves, they just like get excited, get high, like then after life events, they stop to really putting all this commitment into it, stop investing themselves. Nobody can hold them accountable, even Tony. Okay, so that's why this is super important. Get them to get money. Okay, the best way we can help you is first like net you to invest in yourself instead of just like, oh, this is a cost. That's a mindset you need to change. So, okay, here Russell said, I struggled with my business for almost 2 years because I was so scared of investing myself. I was never able to ask other people to invest in the products and services I create either. See, you see that, let's see how to say that kind of a cause effect. You're doing the similar thing and your energy is blocked. You're not committed. how could you ask other people to invest, right? So I created either. Okay. It wasn't until I started making financial commitments with different coaches and mentors that I was finally able to become congruent. I had a similar experience. Started making financial commitment with different coaches, mentors, so finally able to become congruent. Because I was investing myself, I was able to go out and ask others to invest in themselves with my product and services. Yeah, I really asked the other clients, but the one I asked, I just mentioned about is just like a very rare case, one of hundreds I would see. Because I was okay. I know selling may not be your favorite activity, but when people pay you, it gives them the transformation they need to change your lives. It's true. When people pay you, it gives them the transformation they need to change their lives. It's a cool cycle that we have a chance to go through. You get to create something, test it out, and if it works, you get paid. The more you focus on that cycle, the more lives you will be able to change. Get paid. Make people pay you, okay? Give them the transformation they need to change your lives. So ask people to pay you is doing them a favor. It's like people say that's your moral obligation. Remember, English likes to mention anyway. Moral obligation. If you're not charging people, oh, if for example, I'm still holding this person that just mentioned this person accountable. She said, oh, I could not invest, and she still wanted my coaching. I said, no, you need to invest in yourself. Okay. You need focus on figure out the way to get your money. Like she's, for example, doing other things, selling her house or handle all those 10 things, but you need to get it more efficient. Get your money, some money at least to invest in yourself. And then I could hold you accountable to make that a transformation. Because if you are not committed, you do not feel like this is so important to really, how to say, arrange money to invest in, or you just stop in the middle, right? And then you just like, you're not committed. Nobody could let you to do the work unless you pay, okay, make you pay. That's the best way we can help you. That's the first step we can help you, right? Because that transforms your mindset to invest in yourself instead of just like say, oh, that's cost. Okay, and then with that kind of courage, commitment, you will be more accountable to do the things and fulfill the goals you set up. Okay. The expert secrets process focuses on one core funnel. Okay, that's true. The perfect webinar funnel. Okay, getting you into the habit of producing a live event every single week. That's true. That's a core. And consistency pays. If you spend any time inside marketing funnels or funnel hacker communities, you know there are lots of other ways to monetize your knowledge, provide value to your customers, and make money. You can just keep stocking funnel upon funnel based on what your audience needs and wants. I want to invite you to hang out with me and the other amazing people in my world. Spend time in our Facebook groups, watch our videos, come to our events, and make friends with other people like you. See, Rascal is building this community, building this culture. This may be in different market and have a different message, or they may be in different market and have a different message, but they have the same mission. Same mission. They are trying to change the world in their own little way. Okay, that's true, and that's why I like actually ClickFunnels community. Majority of them are super passionate, self-motivated. So they're trying to change the world in their own little way. Okay. And that's been my driving force for the last decade. And I just feel so blessed to have a chance to work with entrepreneurs like you who are doing the exact same thing. Okay. Oh, okay. With that said, I encourage you to master the skills in this book, become a master storyteller, really become the vehicle for change that I know you can be. After you've done that, I encourage you to go deeper. Spend more time with us and figure out how to make your company, take your company, your business, and your customers' lives to the next level. Okay. Thanks for spending the time with me. To you, student Russell Brunson. P.S. Remember, you're just one funnel away. That's true. I would say P.S. Okay. You're just one movement away. Okay. One movement away. So that's it. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Russell. Thank you. And really love this book. So this will be my handy book every day because here, like he said, this core part, expert secrets, focus on full funnel is perfect webinar funnel. Because once you through those beliefs, through those like flow, like presentation slides and the funnels, right? It's all helped you to create that perfect presentation webinar, then to get paid. Okay, consistency pace. That's where my next challenge will be. Okay, so that's for today. Oh, I don't know how long is this. Okay, it's a long day for me, but it's a great reading, right? I'm so happy that we finished this reading. And next book. So here, by the way, and I want to show you this trilogy. I'm not sure if this is the right pronunciation. So in addition to, let me see, one by one. In addition to Expert Secrets, right? Russell Brunson published this one actually .com as the first book, the Underground Playbook for growing your company online. So this one I will not choose to read here because I'm quite familiar with all these concepts about funnels and different kind of funnels already. So this one is like building a company online, how to get online, how to build up a funnel. Okay, that's a quite basic one. So then it's the second book we just finished, Expert Secrets. This one is super important. It's quite aligned with what I do, my niche. It's really help our visionary non-entrepreneur life changers, right, to find that expert within and to stand out, how to stand out. Use all these kind of strategies, right? Become the leader, stand out as an expert and thought leader, impact other people's lives and get your business through the funnels and get your webinars weekly, right? To really create that kind of flow and momentum and get your clients paid. So that's super important. And remember the last secret we just talked about is about traffic, right? And Russell, it is a trilogy, this third book, Traffic Secrets. He loves underground, right? Let me see, everyone's underground playbook. Let me see here. This one is a green color. The first one is red, the second one is blue, the third one is green. The Underground Playbook for filling your websites and funnels with your dream customers. Let me see here. This is you. What is okay? With your dream customers, Russell Brunson. So this traffic. Let me see. I actually want to read this book. I don't know why it's so thick. And this one has this is a hard copy. I got a hard copy. And by the way, they have some like marketing. When I received this, they have some marketing materials inside of it. Like for example, this is a very simple brochure, the Secrets Trilogy, quick start guide. You know, quickly read this to you. These three positioning of these three books I just introduced to you, and in his trilogy. Okay, it's time to start your journey. Okay, so first, .com Secrets is the first book in the trilogy. Will help you to learn the secrets of growing your company online with sales funnels. Okay. This one is focusing on the sales funnels. The sales funnel frameworks that you will find inside these pages have now helped literally tens of thousands of companies around the world grow faster than ever before. This book will give you access to all the processes, funnels, frameworks, and scripts that we use to scale our companies online. So you can fix your funnel and turn it into the most profitable member of your team. That's true, right? The funnel could be your team member. Oh, okay, so this is great to know. Like the .com is focusing on the sales funnel. And then the expert is focused on what? Okay. Expert secrets, there is a difference between having a funnel and having a funnel that actually makes you money. Okay, so the first one is like a sales funnels, not in sequence. The second one is about that webinar. Okay, and they say the people make you money, right? This one is make you money. The people who have the most success online. are those who have learned how to communicate with the people who are entering into your funnels. Okay, how to communicate with the people, experts. Communicate with the people. So majority of the time he's talking about those beliefs. Like a perfect webinar, through the perfect webinar, your dream presentation, you introduce those 3 secrets. Remember, 3 secrets about the 3 false beliefs and communicate with people who are entering into funnels. This book will help you to become a master storyteller. And I need another pen. Okay. This book will help you become a master storyteller and convert your online visitors into lifelong customers. This is communication. Now, the third one, Traffic Secrets, is the last book in the trilogy. The biggest problem that most entrepreneurs have isn't creating an amazing product or service. It's getting their future customers to discover that they even exist. Every year, tens of the thousands of businesses start and fail because the entrepreneurs don't understand this one essential skill, the art and science of getting traffic or people to find you. Actually, yeah, I did a survey in my Abundant Entrepreneurs group. Majority of people actually really struggle on this one. The art and science of getting traffic. We say, oh, where can I find my ideal audience? How can I get their attention? How could they pay attention to my message? How could I make my message heard? How could I, for example, get them to be, to follow me, get them to buy my products, get more leads, get more clients, right? All similar questions about this traffic one. This book will show you how to fill your funnels with your dream customers. Okay, fill your funnels with your dream customers. You can see now this 3 trilogy emphasize what. So first, .com, you have the sales funnel, and then you communicate, right? Become the expert, you communicate, and through the perfect webinar funnel, right? All about funnel, and then the Traffic Secrets is like a fill your funnels with your dream customers. Okay, so that's it. That's quickly. So I think the next book is quite heavy. So I will see if we could finish this before. Oh, actually, the words is bigger. I will see if we could finish this. Let me compare. This one is over 300 pages, and another one is the smaller words. Okay. Let's see if we can finish 1 month. I want to definitely finish this before I go back to China. Now it's June. I will go back to China in July 20th. I think we still have enough time. Okay. So that's it, everybody. I will share tomorrow. Actually, tonight is quite late. Tomorrow I will share this Traffic Secrets book link. I hope I could have a link for this free copy, and make sure that you will get this one. This is a big, huge, game changer. Okay. So that's it. This trilogy. So glad that we finished the second book, and tomorrow we'll start the third book. And actually, that one, the Traffic Secret, will be the 7th book of our year. Okay, so these 2 books are very practical, very related to marketing and sales. Very practical, you can see, right? And after this, when I get back to China, I will not have much access to YouTube or video stuff. The speed will be very slow, and there's no access to YouTube, by the way, no Facebook. So I will do other, for example, mindset related books, and then I can share by messages. Okay, so that's my plan. But for the traffic, I want to get on the video. Okay, so super important. Okay, everyone, we'll see you tomorrow, and have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. By the way, today is World Bicycle Week. Do you know that? Bicycle Day. Okay, do you know that? I just first time to learn that. June 3rd is World Bicycle Day. So next weekend, definitely do some biking and do some exercises, and bike more, drive less, and consume less fuel and all those kind of pollution to the air. That can help our climate. Okay, so that's a part for our public well-being and happiness. Okay, everybody, see you tomorrow.